Canada's second largest city has announced a ban on the sale of all internal combustion engine vehicles. Here are the details. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. Welcome to all the new subscribers. 20,000 nearly subscribers over the last 5 or 6 weeks. Guys, I report on usually 5 times a day, so you're probably going to miss a lot of those if you haven't clicked the subscribe button yet. Starting the 31st of December 2035, it will be illegal to sell or lease new gas-powered vehicles covered by regulations in China. In fact, 2034 model year or earlier. Models of cars from 2034 or earlier that are already registered in Quebec by the deadline can remain on the roads and they can be resold. The government says the new rules will help it reach its goal of electrifying its entire transportation network, which contributes 43% of the province's annual greenhouse gas emissions. So 43% of all greenhouse gas emissions come from transportation in Quebec. Mopeds, motorcycles, and emergency vehicles apparently are exempt from the rules. But all cars of any kind, unless they're an emergency vehicle, have to be electric. Now, why you would want a not electric vehicle in 2035 is completely beyond me. You'd have to be absolutely brain dead, because by 2035, we're going to see all these advancements in EV batteries. We're going to see probably average energy density of batteries in 2035 will be 300 watt hours per kilogram, maybe 400, be around double what it's at today, meaning EV range will be approximately probably double what it is today. And there'd be no possible logical reason to want to buy an internal combustion car anywhere. Now, is there going to be weird little anomalies here? No, I don't think so, because honestly, by 2035, we will have solid-state batteries in cars. We will have condensed battery from CATL. We will have a lot of these batteries, the new battery that Jeff Dahns, a Tesla researcher, is working on, the crystal electrode battery, which is capable of 8 million miles before it hits 8 million. That's serious. That's true. 8 million before it hits 80% battery degradation. It's still got 80% left after 8 million. So those batteries are coming. We have incredible new technology. There really wouldn't be any reason, and I don't think this ban is necessary for that reason, but I still think it's a good idea. The truth is, vehicles, diesel, gasoline, petrol-powered vehicles, they are essentially giant cigarettes, and they're a lot worse because they're constantly pouring out fumes that do kill us. A lot of research that's come out from Europe over the past 12 months has shown the incredibly damaging effects, the cancers being caused, people dying prematurely from this. It's a little bit like coal dust, right? We all thought coal dust was fine until a recent report showed that over 22 years in China, over 20 years in the US, 22 million people died prematurely. We're going to see lots of data like this coming out, supporting these bans on diesel, on gasoline. Honestly, in my opinion, this is too late. I think the ban should be enforced sooner than 2035. The regulation, though, applies to all internal combustion engine vehicles that weigh 4,536 kilograms or less. So that's about 10,000 pounds or less. Not many vehicles weigh more than 10,000 pounds. What are your thoughts? Let me know what you think in the comments. Shell has just confirmed what many of us have been thinking. In fact, we all knew this was coming. Shell just didn't for some reason. Hydrogen is dead. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. I'll be actually driving my electric car a couple of thousand kilometers. It's an Xpeng G6 over the next week. Looking forward to it. My boys are pretty excited. It just arrived here today. Now, this is not the version, not the one that I bought. This is a test vehicle. The actual cars, so don't worry, the actual cars are coming, I believe, in about 4 to 6 weeks. They're on a ship right now, come over from China. Now, they're electric. That ship, I don't know what that's powered by, probably diesel, but hopefully in the future it'll be powered by electrification. It might be powered by hydrogen, that's possible. But when it comes to cars, the hydrogen ship has sailed. Their sales have gone down significantly. Now, Shell actually closed all of its hydrogen stations in California. It had, I believe, 5 or 6 of them. All of those have been closed down. Shell's station network is reduced to just one for light vehicles. So apparently the only station intended for light vehicles that is still operational is located in Torrance, a suburb of Los Angeles. Shell has announced that it is exploring the possibility of closing this site as well. Apparently it will likely close on 14th of February next year. So what's that mean by light vehicles? Well, apparently a light vehicle is a car that uses hydrogen as a power source to move. These vehicles are equipped with a fuel cell that converts hydrogen into electricity, which powers an electric motor to propel the vehicle. Now, honestly, one of the reasons why this doesn't make sense is because it's quite inefficient. The basic process is hydrogen is stored in the vehicle's tank. It mixes with oxygen in the fuel cell, generating electricity and water as a byproduct. Unlike conventional vehicles that burn fossil fuels, hydrogen vehicles only emit water vapor, making them a so-called zero-emission option. But obviously, in the creation of hydrogen, about 94% of hydrogen worldwide is created by essentially burning gas, to simplify things. So hydrogen is not really all that clean. Anyhow, Shell has announced it has changed its hydrogen strategy. Clearly, it doesn't believe hydrogen is going to be a thing anymore. And the reason I say that is because Shell actually was going to construct 48 hydrogen stations. All of these were planned. At the time, the company had already temporarily closed 5 of its stations though, warning customers that a reopening date could not be guaranteed. So Shell did this in a way where it was a bit sneaky. They said, we closed them down for repairs, but we may not reopen them. The truth was they were never planning to reopen them. So now the oil company has made the decision to permanently close its network of hydrogen stations for hydrogen vehicles at the beginning. Actually, they did that this year. Now, they've also cancelled their other 48 planned hydrogen stations. Interestingly, Shell have done the same thing in the UK. Shell actually closed 3 of its hydrogen stations in the UK, signaling a similar shift away from hydrogen. Now, a lot of people still believe that hydrogen powered trucks will become a big thing. Large semis, Class 8 semis, they believe that that is superior to electric trucks. But now that we know, vehicles like the new Volvo semi that can do 500 miles on a single charge, the Tesla semi that can do a similar number. And in fact, there's a Tesla semi that's actually done more than 250,000 miles in 18 months. I kid you not. That's 500 miles every single day of the year every single day for 18 months. So electric semis, they're starting to really take off. And I believe that companies like Shell are starting to rethink their plans. Now, Shell actually had a deal with Toyota that they would actually build a hydrogen refueling network here in Australia.